Hi, Holly Perkins from Women's Strength Nation, and it is February and Valentine's Day is upon us. I imagine that you probably are going to find yourself around some chocolate and candy more than usual this week and this weekend. So for today, I have for you 3 reasons why you crave carbohydrates and sugar. That is a concept that is only known to women. This is something that men don't deal with. And one reason largely is because of our hormonal differences. Estrogen means that you process carbohydrates very differently than men. Now remember, carbohydrates refers to good carbohydrates like spinach and bad carbohydrates like candy and chocolate. Not that those are bad, I actually think those are fantastic, but you just don't want to eat too many of them. So whenever I'm saying carbohydrates here, I mean either good or bad. We process carbohydrates very differently. Because of that, we are prone to our blood sugar becoming unstable and going up and down. Whenever your blood sugar bottoms out, your body thinks that you're going to go into starvation mode and it's like, oh my God, I need carbohydrates, I'm starving, I need it now, I need whatever your thing is, whether it's potato chips or whether it's candy or a cookie or a brownie or sweet tarts or whatever it is, your body goes into that phase where it's like, oh my God, we need it and we need it now. You are not designed to have strong cravings of any sort or strong carbohydrate cravings at all. If you have them and they're strong, it's an indication that your diet or your physiology could be better. It's not a problem, we just need to make some improvements. Now, there's a difference between if you like your carbohydrates or you like some Valentine's Day candy. That's different than craving it. I've been there, I know how it feels. So, 3 reasons why you're having these cravings. Number 1, you probably skipped breakfast altogether, or the breakfast that you had focused on carbohydrates with very little protein. There is a huge correlation between protein paired with carbohydrates at breakfast and your blood sugar throughout the day. Step number 1, make sure that you're getting at least 18 grams of high quality protein paired with some healthy carbohydrates at breakfast. Most of the time, 90% of the time, that resolves it for my clients. Number 2 is that you probably are going too long in between meals. When you don't eat every 3 to 4 hours, your blood sugar drops out and you're back into that same situation where your body is like, we need sustenance, otherwise we're gonna die and perish. Give me some carbohydrates. I know that mantra very well. My body screams it at me from time to time. So it's not that you need to eat every 3 hours, but if you are active, you do need to be eating a meal or a snack every 4 hours at max. The more you go over 4 hours, the more you get into danger territory. I eat every 3 hours. The more active you are, you have to eat every 2.5 to 3 hours. If you're moderately active, you can go to about 4 hours. Don't let it go beyond. If it's not time for a meal, make sure that you're getting a snack within that window, and make sure that snack is a carbohydrate paired with a protein. The 3rd reason that you crave carbohydrates is that your workouts may be too intense. I see this all the time with my coaching clients. If you are engaging in workouts that are really intense, really high heart rate, something that would be like a CrossFit workout or something that would be like a HIIT, high intensity interval cardio workout, if you are doing those on a regular basis, another great example is spin classes. I see this a lot with women who are doing spin classes. If you've got these really high intense workouts, they can be great, but you have to make sure that you're taking in carbohydrates after those workouts paired with a little bit of protein. Because what happens is your body just goes into a different metabolic state and you end up craving carbohydrates at other times in the day. So maybe your spin class was last night, but today at lunch is when you're having your carbohydrate cravings. Cravings in general, regardless of when they happen, are an indication that something in your system is off. Those are the 3 places that you want to start with breakfast first. It usually fixes it almost every single time. And then you're gonna send me an email next week telling me how smart I am, right? I get it all the time. I'm actually not smart. I just know what the science says. And I've been doing this for a long time. So I hope this helps you. Sweets and carbohydrates are awesome, but you don't want to be in a place where you're craving them. I would love to hear from you. Please leave your thoughts and comments below. I'll see you in 2 weeks.